Hello, I want just to do a short video, and the focus that I'm going to focus on this short video is God will make a way where there seems to be no way. There is a song we used to love sing, God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot, he works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for you. He will be your guide. I don't know if you ever heard that song. I want us to talk about sometimes we plan, and we can think, we can plan, and we fear. You want to take a bold step, you want to do something, a given project, you want to change this to that, and you always fear because of the current way that you've been positioned. Sometimes the way things are working out for you right now, you might want to change your job, you might want to change your career, you might want to change a few things, you might want to change the locality, you might want to change, might want to venture into another business or something else, but you always fear. Why? You fear because you always think of, oh, by the way, at least naona inanipatia hii na hii na hii. At least I'm doing this and this and that. So you always look at the current opportunities that you have. You look at some of the current things that you have. But again, they make you fear not to venture that you can be able also to do something else. Probably there's some new business frontiers that you want to focus on. There are a few things that you want to focus on, but you keep on fearing simply because you're saying, at least whatever that I'm doing, I'm comfortable, I'm seeing, I'm getting the returns, and I do not want to venture into something else that I have no idea about how it's going to be. That is where that scripture that talks about God will make a way there where there seems to be no way. Do you remember even the children of Israel when they were moving? Of course, they had those scares. What will happen? We'd rather stay here. If you remember the songs, some of the Sunday school songs you used to sing, ati Musa mbona umetutoa huko, tungekaa huko tufanya kazi, sasa umetupeleka mahali tunaenda kuteseka and such. And I want us to challenge somebody this afternoon, whoever who is watching this, that sometimes it's very important for us to understand that God makes ways. God makes a way where there seems to be no way. There are new frontiers, there are new ventures that you want to do, and you keep on fearing. Let me assure you that when you reach that point, God will make a way. You might be looking at that, this is my only source of income, and this one, but let me tell you, God is able to create. He is able to create a new way. Once you are there, He's able to create a new way. After all, when they made a decision, they said, we are obeying what God is telling us that we need to move from Egypt to. And then in the process, when they felt like the enemy is following us and we cannot be able to do, God made a way. They struck, and then there was a way in the middle of the sea, and they had to move. So let me tell you, those of you fearing, you want to relocate from Eldoret to a given town, or either from Nakuru or from Mombasa or whatever, you want to get into the new ventures, you want to do this and that, all those ideas that I may not be able to mention all of them, I want to challenge you that God makes a way where there seems to be no way. The only thing He needs you to do is just to hear His voice, and you make a bold step. Do you remember the story of Isaac? Do you remember that story? When he was asking now, kondoo ako wapi wa kuchinja? We have everything. What is there? And then God makes a way. God makes a way where there seems to be no way. I want to challenge somebody who is fearing not to venture into something else. Once you are there, you have prayed about it, God will make a way where there seems to be no way. You might be looking at what you're seeing with your eyes, but you know what? God can make a way where even your naked eyes look at and say there's no opportunity. So I'm very sure when the journalists they said, Angalia, we're having a sea. You can't make a way. You can't pass there. But you know what? That is not something that could be able to stop God to do what He wanted to do. Yes, we have a sea. Yes, it seems there's nothing that can be done, but God knows how to make His way. He can make a way where there seems to be no way. Have a great moment. God bless you.